Hello, Stickman. Hello, CJ. Hello, Leah. Happy freaking Thursday. No, Wednesday. Whatever day it is. Happy that day. Happy that day. I love you guys. How's your day going? Happy whatever day it is. What day is Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday. I can't keep up. I don't know. I woke up, is what I did. I woke up, is what I did. What's everyone doing? What are you guys doing? It's Wednesday. All right. It works for me. If you say it is, it is. Sounds like Wednesday to me. He said it's Wednesday. I'm going with Wednesday. What are we doing on this fine Wednesday? I'm just relaxing. About to receive some rain in my area. Oh, I hate rain. I hate freaking rain, you guys. It just, you know, just dolls down the rain. Rain just dolls down the day. It's just like, mm. That's how it makes me feel. I don't, I like the rain, but not if I have like things to handle, things like that. Then I'm like, if I'm staying in the house, I myself, I prefer a nice day. Give me like 75, 80 degrees, 75, 77, 80. We're doing a lot. I'm already sweating. I don't get those 75, 80, 75 a lot. So, I missed you, Leah. How's the babies? My back hurts so bad, baby. My back hurts so bad. So bad. I mean, the pain is like on a 5,000 right now. I don't want to lie. The pain is on a 5,000. Right down here. All because I went to this stupid job orientation today. Really, what about this gives those vibes? What about it? Really, what gives those vibes? I mean, you still erase it. You said it. I mean, you said it. So what gives those vibes? What gives those vibes, baby? What is it? Is it the house in my mouth? I'm trying to what gives those vibes? Share it with me. What gives those vibes? What gives those vibes? I mean, you said it. Don't talk about it. Be about it. You're too young for backaches. I am somebody's grandmother. I wish I will give you a rub you down. I will be there in 5. Come, Leah, come. Yeah, I don't know. I went to this stupid job interview. I mean, not job interview, job orientation. I know they thought the office was all fancy and all that, but I reassure you that was not what was going on. By the time I got up, I thought even throughout the whole thing, I'm like, oh, my back is broke. Oh, yeah. You guys, people just say things and say things. I guess they thought they was cool. I don't know what they thought, but child, we weren't impressed. Nobody here is impressed. You might have been impressed. You might have thought did your big one. But we're just looking at you like lame, lame. Curtis, how are you, Curtis? Happy Wednesday. They're telling me it's Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, Curtis. I'm just trying to relax for a minute. I've been up since probably about, let's call it a thing. Since about 5. Since about 5. You guys know I got all the emails and text messages and time. I'm sorry, Douglas. Granny's getting a cold, you guys. Somebody got me sick. It's been a while since I saw you talk to you, Curtis. The kids got me sick again. Somebody's child has got me sick. It ain't never me that goes get sick anywhere else, like at work or in public. It's always when I'm mentoring. I'm just like, no, I'm happy. I mean, it's just, it starts out small. I'll be coughing and woofing within a week. You been hiding? I'm hiding too, but I can't seem to hide far enough. Everybody still finds me. Ricardo, they still find me regardless where I hide. Hey Kev, how are you? I'm all right. My back is broke, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm in the building. How are you today? I'm really uncomfortable. I can't quite get. What can you do, right? I went to this stupid job orientation, and I'm telling you, it had all brand new furniture. I don't know who ordered the chairs, who thought they was trying to be fancy. I know they were trying to look what type of look they were going for, like a retro office look. But I'm telling you, within the first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh yeah, my back is broke. 10 minutes in, I knew it was over with. Come the second hour, I got up, I couldn't even walk. I'm like, now it's just burning. I can't make it go away. If you be with me, they would not find you, Granny. Oh yeah? From a chair. Yes, from a chair. It has such a weird angle, a weird arch. Child, I don't know what good the chair did anybody, but just know my back is broke. I can't make it up. And I never have lower back pain. And I'm having full fledged lower back pain. And I never, it's not a thing for me. Emoji party. Hey, King of Baltimore. Child, I'm trying. So listen, the fact that I'm even having lower back pain, I'm like, so is this what I'm hearing people talk about? And I didn't even get it from like stand or hard work. I got it from a freaking chair. I'm like, oh, this is intense. Yeah, the burn is kind of bad. The burn is kind of bad. And I know the people in the office could tell I was uncomfortable because I kept moving no matter what it was, boy. It was a hard day in the office. Hard day in the office is all I got to say. Go find a boy toy and get a back rub. I want no young rubbing on me. I ain't got time for that. Oh, let me tell you. So let me tell you. So while we're talking about things, my girlfriend takes me out yesterday. And she's like, okay, we're going out. I'm like, I don't really want to, but okay, you're going through some things. Come get me, pull up, blah, blah, blah. She's a little bit older than me. She's an island gal. We ride around. I mean, it's taking her hours to do things. It take minutes. I know where we at. She going 50 miles away, but all we got to do is do a U-turn. It was a lot going on. So, tell my story. Yeah, let me tell this story, child. So, finally, at the end of it, she knows I like Olive Garden. She's like, you want to go to Olive Garden? I'm like, no, I want to go home. I wanted, but I was already telling her I wanted to go home right after she got in her car. After I got in her car, I'm like, take me back home and I get my own car and I just follow you. I thought riding with you was gonna be easier. I'm talking about I need some. You ain't stopping at the store. You're acting like I'm hostage, like I'm a child. Like it's just a lot going on right now. You're a 58-year-old man, girl. So listen, She don't know how to work her GPS. It's just she won't let me work her GPS. Like everything you could think. Like I'm telling you, where we had to go is 5 minutes from my house. It took us 2 hours to get there. 2 hours. I'd love to hear your whole story too. Maybe someday you'll feel comfortable telling us or making a video about it. Well, I kind of told the whole story. The major gist of it. What's in between are just details. The details do make the story. The details do make the story. But I would never really be able to tell the story because, like I said, the details, just certain things you can't say on here. So that threw that out a long time ago. That was already part of the game plan. She don't want no man right now. Back off. So anyway, so let me tell you, crazy girl, and be nice to Curtis. Curtis, our friend. Watch your mouth, Miss Leah. Curtis is our friend. So finally, she's like, blah, blah, blah. Well, I gotta stop at Wendy's. I gotta get something. I'm like, fine. Now, we're already at Wendy's. I don't even really eat that type of food, but okay, I'm gonna do it. It takes us 30 minutes to get like the most basic stuff. I'm traumatized. I'm going through it. She's talking to me about stuff, and I don't even know where she went and found this random man at. I thought you were married. No, I'm not married. So I don't know where she went and found this random man at. I don't even know. I can't even explain where it went. She was gone for like 15 minutes. I don't know what was going on. I'm over there trying to log in my computer. All the tables dirty. Internet ain't working. I'm in comfy clothes. I got the grandma shirt on. Like I shouldn't even be outside like this. What we doing? How are you, Charles? So, anyways, here we meet. Happy freaking Wednesday, Charles. I see this guy coming around the corner somewhat. I don't know. They're linked up. I don't know what's going on. Here she come. Here he come, and he talking. You know me. I ain't friendly. I'm looking at her like, where'd you bring this scraggler from? Like, what you doing? Thank you, Charles. That's all. I'm like, what you doing? Like, I don't even. Not that I'm not friendly, but come on now. What are we doing? I'm not that friendly. She says, yeah, go ahead. Sit down. I'm like, sit down. But what? What the fuck are we? I don't even care. And you brought me here to Wendy's, okay? This ain't even like the type of move I make. But, okay. I'm like, but what's he sitting down for? Now I'm really looking at her like, so I just say, look, you know me, this is my comfortable position. Well, since we're doing all this ghetto hoorah, I just sat back, crossed my legs, kicked off my slides, going like, what we doing here? Can't figure it out. Like, why is this man in our space, in our area? Like, what you doing? Like some young girl activity. So, anyways, he's talking, yeah, I'm from Miami. I do this and that. I do this and that. I do this and that. Yeah, I'm on a business trip. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, come look at the back of my truck. I'm like, no, I don't give what's in the back of your truck. I don't care about nothing we're even talking about. I don't care. If I was meant to know you, me and you, I would have, you know what I'm saying? I don't need no third part. Why are you sitting here? This is why I need to know why you sitting here. So at this point, I already know the man trying to flirt with her. He don't want her. Nothing against her, but he don't want her. Hello, Cornelius. Thank you, honey bun. So I'm looking, I'm looking straight at her, and every now and then I get a glance at him. I get a glance at him. He's like, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. I can't. So listen, I'm looking at her like this. I'm not lying. I got my hands up here. Like I made my own little blinders like a horse. Like I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look. Like why is this here? Why? And listen, every time them hands slide down, I see all this weird stuff. I'm just doing why? Listen, it was a lot going on. It was a lot, Charles. It was a lot going on. You one hot grand. Hey, Ray. No, listen. So, and I understand there's a way you flirt, whatever it is. But I think, at this point in time, I don't care about all that tongue flicking in the air. Miss me with that whole conversation. Like, don't, like, what we doing? And every time I look, he just do weird stuff. Weird stuff. I don't even want to be involved. Like, why you even sitting here? I'm still on this. Because once again, I understand your man finds you. Okay? I understand. I understand you don't look for your husband. I understand. I understand it's gonna be some random hoorah like that. But one thing you're not gonna do all that to me and think I'm gonna be like, yeah, you know. So they said, yeah, I own houses here. I own houses here. You come follow me now. I'm working on one now. The rent's gonna be $5,000. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Then he says, yeah. Let me guess how old? 60. It was 64 or 65. But all this was like fully mobile, like on a different angle. I know why, because they ain't have no children, no children, no wife. South Carolina in the building. What?
I did it halfway. I'm making a lot of progress on it. I'm doing good. I'm finna go on it.
You did a lot of progress on it.
Yeah, I'm making a lot of progress and doing good and stuff. I got it halfway done.
Anyways, where's that on the story? Children talking to me. I don't want to be bothered with nobody right now. Dang, what was I saying? Because it was a good story. Oh, yeah. So he's like, yeah, 64, 65, one of those. All this was fully mobile. This here was age, and I'm not saying this here was looking better than Mike Tyson. I ain't saying that. It was a pot belly. He was a tall gentleman. A dad bod, but wasn't mad at it type thing. But I was really surprised of the level of mobility he had to be that age. So that was kind of impressive, I ain't gonna lie. Because I would have never thought 64, 65. Because you're moving like I would. And it's what time of night and you're up working on houses. You've been doing this all day. So it goes to show me you got a little endurance. I'm paying attention, but I can't get past all that to hear anything. Because you doing all that weird stuff. So I still can't get over it. Listen. So at the end of the day, he's just trying to sell himself and all that. And I don't like that. Don't sell yourself. If you gonna make a commercial for yourself, make it short, simple, and sweet. Because in real life, not that I'm gonna date anybody broke, but in real life, you ain't gotta be rich neither. A relationship ain't based on on money. It ain't based on a lot of things. But you can feel each other right out from the bat. And I'm like, no, major no. You want like an old trick. You want to give me $2,000 a month. Listen, it was a weird trick move. I'm telling you. $2,000 a month. He'll only be here, what was it, 3-4 times a month. And that's all I'm obligated to him. No, I understand. No, I understand what he's doing. I understand what he's doing, but I'm not that type of lady. So it ain't that I don't see his game. I'm not that type of, so that don't work for me. That don't work for me. It's not that I ain't peep game. Yeah, you ready to pay for it. I know. And the other half would be like, yeah, sign me up. I'm not her. If that's the case, I wouldn't have been in the streets. I would have been on the low. So, I'm not that type of, so that's not an appeal to me. That's not a pleasure point. That's not that don't win me over. It don't win me over. It might be an old school play, but it don't win me over. I'm not excited about it. That don't excite me. I've never had sugar daddies. I've never used men. I've never needed a man for money. So that's not even excitement to me. You put me on the payroll, I don't even want you to make me a housewife. So no, that's not an excitement to me at all. I don't want nobody to wife me up. I ain't never got to work again. No, I don't want none of that. I know you guys aren't used to those type of women. You think I don't know the game? I'm from the streets. How do I not know the game? He is used to young chicks chasing a bag. Well, no, I know he is. I know he is. But and that's why I try to tell him. You know, I'm like, oh, sorry. Hey, fly life, and that's why I'm like, you know, I understand. I'm all right, honey bun. How are you? No, I understand the game, but you know what I'm trying to tell him and see how you came with that whole approach. And I'm just looking at you like you're trash in real life. None of that means nothing to me. I don't need to be put on your payroll. I go back to the streets first. What do I look like? That just defeats the wait a minute. So I went from being a pioneer woman when I was younger to selling snacks when I get older. What? I mean, we just got to use reality. And at one point, we got to call a thing. I mean, does that even like go in the same? I'm a whole fella. If that's the case, I could have played my life out a whole different way. Listen, there's two types of women in the world. One that lays up because she wants to, one that lays up because she has to. I don't have to do. The game ain't dead. You just got to play it different. It's good to have that street knowledge. Child, I told him, I say, you too old to be paying for anyways, bruh. Let's get up on that. I said, listen, I don't care how you walking around. I don't care how mobile your body is. If you mobile like mine, bro, you finna go to heaven. And when and you gonna go alone. You don't go to heaven. I'm sorry, y'all. My cold is whooping me. It's like day 2. And the allergies. So yeah, I'm about to bring the steamer out. I'm like, you're gonna go to heaven and you're gonna go alone. Like at this age, this point, you would just think, you know, especially if you see I'm over there conducting myself a certain way, you see I'm not easily impressed by you. You see I'm not impressed by you at all because I'm acting like you ain't even there. I already you can kind of feel a man out, you know what I'm saying? I already know what this is. So if I was on that in that direction, you'd have felt that vibe right off top. When you see I ain't even paying you no attention, that you ain't nothing but beautiful 48, probably I'm 40 and you look younger than me. I gotta get the steamer out, y'all. Listen, I'm telling you right now, all this itches, my throat hurts. I hope I ain't got pneumonia. Remember I had that last time? And this is the same thing I did? Child, I better not be. Charles, last time I did that, I had pneumonia. I'm a little concerned. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned. But I'm not gonna call. I'm just gonna hope that my allergies. Well, I know my allergies are on 5,000 right now, and I have not been steaming. I don't take allergy medicine. I don't use my. I don't. Nothing I'm supposed to do. I don't do. I try to do it naturally. Better not be pneumonia again. That's all I'm saying. Oh, that was rough. That was rough. Remember how to get the little puncture? No, I don't. The lung collapse. I don't want to do that again. If it's more than a week, no. Today's just the second day. Today's the second day. I'm hoping it's just real bad allergies. Throat's feeling a little iffy, but that could be because I've been coughing so much. But I don't know if you guys heard me say the other day when I was driving down the road. See how my throat keeps getting congested? When I was riding down the road, I was sneezing and coughing so bad where I thought I was going to like break the car. So that's what makes me think allergies. And my throat could be sore because I've been coughing and sneezing so much. So I'm thinking, got my fingers crossed. Hey, hey, Cali girl. Hey, honey bun. No, but I've been sneezing like prior to this. I've been sneezing a whole lot for like a whole week. So that's what I'm leaning towards allergies. But then I know I was around those young adults and they were coughing and barking, and I stayed my distance. But who knows? One of those cooties could have flew in my mouth. Who knows? They're out there, Yeah, I don't know. That's where I got that crap from last time. But I don't know. As in right here, you can tell when my allergies bother me because you'll see me constantly. I don't know. Hey, Matthew. Yeah. So, anyways, it's just like I don't know. I know that would be a turn on to a woman for, a man to offer to take care of her. And, of course, you get new cars and you get new this and you get that and you get that and you get that and, everything that goes along with it. But to me, that is just not a pleasure point. It's just not, that's not like winning me over. That's not going to make me say, yeah. Like, I'm not going into relationships looking for money. That's not my goal. If I was gonna be that type of woman, I would have been that person at a younger age. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wait till I get older. I'm still a mobile bodied woman. You know what I'm saying? I just don't have to do that. Oh, my friend gave him my freaking number. And then when we were outside the restaurant, I had to set my bag on the ground for a minute because I had my laptop. So, I got the big bag with me, right? I got the big bag. It had two laptops and had a lot of stuff, so it was extremely heavy. So I set it on the ground. When I set it on the ground, I don't think nothing's going on. How about later on? I talked to the girl on the phone. She's like, "Yeah, when you were picking up your bag, did you know he was taking pictures of you?" I'm like, "What? Like you didn't say that then? Like what type of weird issue are you on?" She violated the sister code, and then no, wait a minute. Then we was so bad, like, oh man. I know I'm old, but yeah, she really didn't play the game right, and she's sitting there. It's me across from her. He's like right here breathing on us. Still don't know where this came from. And she's like, yeah, you don't get the hint. This is what she's doing. Like, girl, what? I got more game than you. You don't think I see what's going on? You just because something like this would impress you. The whole time I'm just looking at her like you. Like this is why I just don't hang with women because we're just on totally different. You know what I'm saying? We're just on totally different atmospheres. Even when it comes down to dating a man, like I can't even. What the are we? What? Take me home. Take me home. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It's very hard for me to hang around with women because our conversations are so different. I tried to have friend girls. I tried. The first time I went out, it was awkward. Second time I went out, it was awkward. I just don't think it's a thing for me, like in a personal space. And I love everyone. And I don't dislike women. I'm just saying, as in being in a personal space, maybe it ain't meant for me to mingle with women. I think my comfort zone. Well, I know I'm a tomboy. My comfort zone has always been men. So it's a totally different aesthetic. You know what I mean? You got to remember, just because I'll be hanging around my male friends, they look at me like a boy. They don't look at me like I'm not saying they look at me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like we're trying to. It ain't none of that. But it's just a totally different aesthetic by the way that they talk, the problems they have, the way a man carries himself, the way the man conducts himself. Now there's different type of men out there, like there's different type of women, but I've never hung around with goofy men, so that is the aesthetic I don't even understand. So just to, you understand what I'm saying? So to go from the way a man acts to a woman acts, it's kind of stressful. where do you think I'm from? Your wing girl sounds thirsty. My wing girl sounds, that's how, oh, walking away. I'm walking away. What is that noise? I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm walking away. Neutral answers. It's what you're getting from me. I'm just trying to keep it neutral. I'm just trying. And listen, once again, I promise. I got some good friend girls on here. So I don't, I don't want to make it seem like that, but it's just different. Only thing we can really relate to is motherhood. Me and another woman. The only thing we can relate to is motherhood. Because the way we're gonna even react on a situation is gonna be different. I have a different type of anger, fire, force behind me than what the average woman would have. You would think because I'm aged and I would dull a little bit down. I have dulled down a lot, but obviously not that much to be a regular woman yet. You sound like you're from up north. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, listen, dating for granny is not working out. I don't want no man to buy me the world. I just don't want it. If you have it, that's nice. That's great. Like here you are, not only are you buying homes, this other man doing stuff like that. I'm the type of woman that would help you. Oh, you're going to paint doors today? Oh, well, I'm going. Like I'm that type of girl. You're going to okay, I can help out. I don't know what they I don't know. It's just how I am. I don't know. I don't know. So I don't know. Granny is going to be manless forever. Oh, the girl kept saying, "Oh yeah, he's old enough. That is a sugar daddy." I don't know. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I mean, it wasn't nothing like crazy wild like that. Did you finish it? I know you did.
I just told you I was gonna finish it later.
I mean, look what time it is. Nah, that should have been done. That's just crazy. Yeah, y'all. So dating for granny is not looking good. I don't like them type of men. I don't want a sugar daddy. Mr. 100 Rounds. Whatever crazy stuff they're trying to offer, granny don't want none. I don't want none. Can't we have like I'm still young enough and fit enough, where I got a lot of, I ain't saying I want to love you all day type stuff, but, can we have like a little desire, can you make me want it, can we do any of those things? Instead of it feeling like a force, I paid for it deal. Granny's biggest motto when I was young, I sell not snacks. No, but you know what I'm saying? Kev, you want somebody where you're excited. We're still young enough where we can still be intimate, still be. Make me want to run home and do things. Make me just want it. Instead, I'm going home like, oh, I have to do this today. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be that person. I'm not that person. Yeah, I'm not that person. Listen, if that makes me a bad person, I don't know what to say. Still got butterflies in the stomach. Yeah, that's right. I don't want no business deal. I felt that in my last relationship. Hey, honey bun. Yeah, I don't want like no business deal type relationship. I know men are accustomed to that and whatever, whatever. But I'm just not that type of girl. So it just ain't gonna work for me. It's not. And it seems like every last man, it's the same thing, same thing. As much as I like a traditional man that takes care of house and takes care of home and does whatever, this ain't something that gotta be spoke on all the time, talked about all the time. Listen, if you're a man, you're gonna do what a man does. You don't have to make it seem like, hey, this is what I have to offer. Do you want it? Do you want it? Big bills, stacks on deck. You get the car, you get, come on, just can you pretend like you like me a little? Can you pretend you just like me? I feel like I got to sign on the dotted line. You got to know folk and not rush things. And then this is another thing. When they say this, yeah, I don't feel like I should have to wait 7, 8 months. Listen, I know what you're saying. This is what you fail to realize. You know why people making you wait 7, 8 months? Because they don't desire you like that. That's why they're making you wait 7 or 8 months. They're really there for the bag. Not everybody's gonna desire you like that. But if that's what you like, that's what you like, bruh. Because if somebody like you, they gonna do it when they want to on their time, and they ain't gonna take no 7 or 8 months. You see what I'm saying? Around with me, that stuff you're on, boy, you had to put a whole house in my name for me. I'm talking about you had to that little $2,000 you offered me. If I gotta do all that, I'm talking about I gotta be walking away with a mansion or something. It gotta be something serious, cause that's the foundation is the most important part. I'll wait a bit. I'm not all in for some. And listen, and not saying it might not happen on the first night. I ain't, I listen. Granny's a real woman. Might not. I'm not saying it won't happen on the seventh day. I ain't saying it ain't gonna happen a month in. It's gonna happen, but once again, this is how I get down. If I don't feel that chemistry that makes me even want to do that, I'm not doing that. Ghetto, yes, I remember you. Hey, honey bun. At 11. Oh, yeah. And I know, I don't know. Like I said, you can just tell what type of women he's used to dating where those type of things are like attractive to him. Like, yeah, I'll pay you. And then even say, yeah, I wouldn't even care if you had a friend. Because I'm only coming 3-4 times a month. So you want someone that's getting mudded out every day of the month till you come around. Man, So that goes to show what I do expect. I expect a man to be a man. So you sitting here telling me all these accomplishments you made and how financially straight you are, but you ain't even man enough to realize the commodity you are, and you're mutting yourself out. You know what? That looks like some old dirty thing to me. Like you don't even understand your prize. You're like, yeah, I'm just gonna rent it out. And I'm gonna pay to rent it out. What the fuck? I don't know. Paying to rent your own body out. So it just shows me, as much as you think you got your stuff together, you ain't got your stuff together, because at 64 or 65, you ain't doing none of that. That's bottom of the barrel for a man that age, and that's just how I feel. Yeah, low value. So much. You see what I'm saying? You brag on everything you got, but your morals are. You know what I'm saying? I care about your values and your morals. Your morals are. It will never work between us. You're not a manly man, and I'm not saying manly men don't cheat. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying manly men don't get wild. I'm not saying that. But right now, you're not even just because you got money that don't make you a manly man. So therefore, that rules you out from the. You shouldn't even sat down at the table. Who brought you here? Like I didn't get that superhero vibe. I didn't get none of that. Hey, man been calling me all day. No, 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 no. Hey, Drake's dad. Child, this whole. Sorry. My mouth ain't wrapped right. This old ninja with money thought he was gonna buy Granny's favor. Now, Granny was a little scarlet, hot to trot. Want to be half been sugar baby, it would have worked out right. Child, the certain words that want to come out of my mouth. If I could say it the way I want to say it, I'd be able to deliver the story a whole lot better. Right? I hate trying to change words and sugarcoat shit. What? I quit. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. See, it's like the words are just coming out of my mouth. They're ready. They're ready. Who wants it? Let's change the subject. Let's change the subject. Granny can't keep it clean. Let's just change the subject. Let's just change the subject. I know that's why you're laughing. You see, yeah. I don't want to. This conversation go either way. We're just gonna walk away. So as you can tell, my delivery could be a whole lot harsher. So what you're getting is that you're not even getting the full excitement out of the story because I can't deliver it the way I want to. So that's why Granny don't talk about a lot of things because I can't give that delivery I want to. What y'all having for dinner? Who? Me and that man? Is that what you're saying? Are you trying to be funny, Kev? How has your workouts been? I haven't been for about a week. I'm on like this job thing right now. I'm feeling Coney Island today. Well, I bet you I ain't going to Wendy's ever again. Never again. I, she calls me today and says, hey, I ain't even answering. I don't want no food. I don't want to ride it. And from now on, I ain't getting in nobody's car. Because let me tell you something. The worst thing is when we riding and I ask to stop at a convenience store and you pass 200 of them, I can't get a drink. I can't do nothing. Like I'm a prisoner. Yeah, that's done. It's been a while since I had Wendy's. Just know I ain't eating none of my food. Once that man came talking, I put the lid on it and my food went straight to the trash. Oh, I got like a taco salad, straight in the trash. It really ruined it. It really ruined it. I was so disgusted. The more and more he talked, it was like Charlie Brown's teacher. It was like, wah, 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 wah. It's all I heard. It's all I heard for like 40 minutes. Oh, it was like, and it wasn't like no 5-10 minute conversation. It was like 40 minutes there, 20 minutes outside. And this is what I'm trying to tell the girl. I'm in the red state of Michigan. This is what I'm trying to tell the girl. If you don't plan on that man, what are you doing talking to him? Let's go. What are we doing? Why are we still here? And why are you even in a man's face that you don't even plan on talking to? It ain't that much conversation. I understand. Listen, I'm nice. I'm friendly. But at what point, come on now. What are you doing? Oh, that's what's up. I'm from Chicago. We eat hot dogs too. Most people talk down on hot dogs. Listen, I know I shouldn't eat hot dogs, and I don't never really, but boy, when I do, I do. And I know that can be taken many ways. Just know, man, a good old. I think New York got the best hot dogs. That's just my answer. I don't know. Coney Island, Detroit, you can order whatever you want. Now, I've ate some good hot dogs. I've ate some good hot dogs. Gotta be grilled. Yes, gotta have some black on them. Gotta have some black on them. And I don't eat beef, but if I am gonna eat a hot dog, it gotta be a beef hot dog. It gotta be. Now, I'm not saying I won't eat a chicken turkey hot dog. I eat those all the time. But fish steak pancakes, all from the same place. You know what I'm thinking about going and getting? What am I thinking about eating? I actually really want some Olive Garden. That's what I want. I want some Olive Garden. I know they have more than hot dogs. That's just what I think of when I think Coney Island. I really want this olive. Man, listen, you got to get the steak Marcellus with the extra sauce, extra mushrooms. Changes the game. And what else? Bahama Breeze. The stuff that made me have the allergic reaction. Listen, there's always something happening to me. Every time I'm with this girl, something happens. When I had the allergic reaction, I had a Cajun fettuccine off the chain. But I'm not a good cook. Doing roast today in the pot work. In the pot work. In the crock pot. I have not had roast. I can't even remember the last time. Decades. Yeah, I would love. Oh, I remember. I'm just remembering. I remember. I just know I remember. Man. I just get lasagna, fettuccine, grilled chicken, and breadsticks. I'm hungry, y'all. We don't want to talk about this no more. I'm hungry. It's all I got. One bottle. I had to sneak in Target yesterday and buy it because she had me like held hostage in the car. She stopped that boy. I had to get out and run. I'm like, I can't drink. I can't smoke. What am I doing? Roast potatoes, carrots, onions, and celery. Oh man, that's my type of party. Charles, Drake, who got the jet? Send the jet. Granny's I'm gonna go wait outside. Me and my little jug of milk. Threaten me the good time. I love me some pot roast. Man, listen. You know, get that crap over here. Oxtails. I don't want no oxtails. My mother made the best of everything. She made the best sandwiches. She made the best roast. Whatever it was, she made the best stuff. She cooked everything from scratch. That's one person's cabinets where you're never going to open up her cabinet. You're not going to see a can of anything. You know, people even have like small things like Parmesan. And you're not going to see anything processed in any cabinet. She's even making her own noodles. I'm telling you, everything. So when my mom made anything, it was just no. I had the type of mom where she'd be in the kitchen from 6 o'clock in the morning till 7, 8 o'clock at night. And that's just what it was. People are mad because you're cute. Why? What happened, honey bun? What happened? The meat be so tender and juicy. Man, listen, I'm telling you, and you know what else my mom did? You got a pie or some type of dessert with every dinner. And I'm not talking about no little dessert, no little raggedy. One thing about it, she made sure there was always fruit. You was always getting a vegetable. You were always getting a grain. You were always getting a dessert. If it made, she was baking a whole apple pie, cherry pie, peach cup, whatever it was. She's just that woman. Bread made from scratch, child. Okay, biscuits made from scratch. Can I cook as good as your mom? I don't think anybody can cook as good as anybody's mom. I don't think that's even a thing. Is that even a thing? I don't even think that's a thing. I don't think anybody can cook anybody's better than anybody's grandmother neither. Back when we ate real food. I'm telling you, whatever my mother cooked, boy. Like you could tell whose wives wasn't cooking. Cause boy, it's funny how my dad's workers would try to pop up around our house at a certain time. Cause yeah, they knew I had the type of mother that was feeding everybody. And you're walking away with a whole meal, big belly. Your wife ain't doing it like that. So and my mom had her a white, my daddy's white. So, not saying white people eat certain types of food, but yeah, they do. But just know, she put her own twist on it. So whatever she did cook for him, whatever it was, whatever, it didn't matter what ethnicity, whatever, couldn't too many people. She just, I'm just saying, we all ain't able. And then something else I remember, you go into her cabinet, she ain't got nothing but jars. It ain't boxes, it's jars. And remember, every type of noodle product, all that's getting made from scratch. So you got jarred applesauces, you got dried fruit, you got dried banana skins with salt and sugar on them. You got any can of any type of vegetable. Child, best food ever. Now I gotta go buy soul food and the bill be like $50. Some women wear it don't matter if you're black, white, pink, or purple, you just know how to cook. My mom was one of those people. I remember my grandma peeling and cleaning black eyed peas, macaroni, cabbage, fried pork chops, yep. And we never got sick as kids neither. We never did. We never did. Remember our grandmas used to have them froze tomatoes in the jar, like everything, they just canned their food. It was just a different now we're eating this. That's why our granny probably got health issues. And listen, you guys pay attention. Think like this. You can go to any third world country and people that have no food, then people are healthier than us. No food. They're eating dirt. People eat dirt pies, dirt cookies. Do you know that there's a such thing? And people are healthier than us. So what's that tell you? All these toxins is in this food. That's what it is. All these that's why I tell everybody. I'm not gonna go into it and be that person, but the data is out there. So McDonald's and everything that tastes good. Yeah, anything that tastes good is not good for you. That's the reality of it. I'm gonna give you guys a fun fact. 2 fun facts. Remind me about hair grease, but I'm gonna start about food. Remember, once upon a time, this is to my elder people. You know how people think that it's usually black women that have the pow 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 bodies? Hear me out. Older people in my age frame. Remember when we were going to school? How many of those black women had bodies? Very few. Just think about it. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hispanics, whites, whatever it was. How many? So if there's a developed girl in your school, everybody kind of talked about her. I know you guys know what I'm talking about because it wasn't a predominant thing. Now everybody's thick. You paid attention? Now everybody got thick over time. Why is that? It's because what's in the food. You would be surprised about how toxic the food is. Go to another country and they don't allow, yeah, yep. A lot of our food ain't even allowed over there. Let's start there. And if they have ketchup, we'll just start with Canada. If they have ketchup, they have a different kind of ketchup. So that's just a small example. My granny kept molasses in mason jars. Yo, you know about them mason jars. If you take our fast food to someone that's never had it, they get sick when they eat it. My daddy's 67, came down with diabetes. Yep. So just remember, when we were going to school, there might have been one or two girls developed. Now you go to the schoolhouse, every last female in there is walking around with a whole grown woman body, white, black, pink, or purple. Why is that? Salt and sugar and all the food. Not only that, it's the hormones that they put. All you're really doing is eating the hormones. The chicken. Anybody who's been raised on a farm, a chicken, a vegetable, a tree, or whatever, it takes a certain amount of time to grow that to the point where it is ready for SLAUGHTER. So just think, if they weren't putting hormones and additives on the food, we would have ate the world dry a long time ago, because it takes a certain amount of time to produce everything. So when you're producing things in a much faster rate, is because you put additive on that food. Yeah. Yeah. It takes how long to grow a tree. It takes how long you see what I'm saying? We go through how many oranges, how many, just do the math. There's how many people in the world. You see what I'm saying? So if things were grown naturally, we would have ate this world empty and over many, many times over. I say if you watched a hot dog made, you would never eat one again. Yep. Chicken nuggets too. Won't say that. I love hot dogs, so never watch. Okay, here's another one. Hair grease. Black people think with just so this. I'm just telling you this so you'll see how it kind of relates with the food. Remember back in the day, everybody's parents, grandparents, great grandparents had jerry curls, long hair. Even if they didn't have jerry curls, afros, whatever it was, they had lots of hair. Remember? Lots of hair. Why? Because they had two or three type of hair greases. Pay attention. They had two or three, maybe four. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like we had hundreds of products. We were very limited on our products that we used in our hair. One thing black people are going to put in their hair is going to be something for moisture. So that tells you that what they're selling us to moisturize our hair is breaking our hair off, making our hair fall. Just because they sell it don't mean it works. I can't eat seaweed nuggets. Puree chicken parts of seaweed. Yeah, some people think just because they sell the product, it doesn't mean it's going to work. Anybody can sell anything. There's ways to get around stamps that they put on food. There's ways to get around organic, blah, blah. There's ways to get around everything. So don't believe the hype, because once again, it takes so long for an animal to grow to reach that point where it can be used for food. So half these animals we're eating them while they're babies. I'm just letting you know. They've just been pumped full of hormones, chemicals, and all that. So yeah, fun fact. Fun fact, fun fact. Little fun fact, little fun fact. Don't tell nobody I told you. Charles, the info would just I'm telling you. So has anybody seen where they take all the little peeps and put them in the grinder? Anybody seen that video yet? It's been out for like ever. As my grandfather once said, what part of the chicken is the nugget? Just saying. If they knew they was eating seaweed. Well, listen, it's more than seaweed going in there. It's way more, yeah, it's way more than seaweed. Way more than seaweed, y'all. Seaweed is the okay thing. The real truth will traumatize any adult. Oh, here's another fun fact. Me being raised on a farm, do you know how many animals have big? You ever get a rising on your body? A rising? Does anybody know what that is? I'm just gonna keep that information. They say we eat so many insects a year, especially if we eat chocolate, candy bar. Yep, yep. Leave a candy bar sealed up and closed and let it get old. Worms will end up in the candy bar. How do worms end up in a candy bar that's never been opened? If you take candy, you can put it in a glass case. Air never gets to it. No flies, no maggots, no anything. How can worms grow from nothing? That's like finding out wrestling fake. Yeah, it's that harsh reality. We ain't ready. We ain't ready. Yeah, I could go so deep with this, but I won't. Yeah, information's out there. Get in the rabbit hole like Granny does at night. Fine, listen, you'll be up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. One thing leads here. Now you're like, now you're too far in. You got to keep investigating. You'll be like, Lord, what? All this useless information with nowhere to go. Yeah, it's crazy. Let me walk away. Let me walk away. Oh no, I will say this. Back to this. Let's say, remember the rise and boils on your body that I was telling you about? Let's say an animal gets one. Three Musketeers. Let's say an animal, a cow, gets a rising on him. It could have a whole gallon of pus in there. You know what they do? They squeeze it out and they sell you the meat. That's what they do. So you've had all that pus, all that other stuff on top of that meat, and all they've done was pop it, and now you're cooking it. Do you know how many animals get those? I'm talking about not like little, like we get to have a gallon or more of pus in there is nothing. Pull it up on the internet. You guys can see the videos. Yeah. You'll be like, no meat for me, please. And it's just not a specific meat, it's any type of meat. I remember my Muslim cousin doing the coke and pork chop thing. Never ate pork since. Yeah. Have you had plenty of bug flies? Chocolate factories are filled with them. Did you guys know a lot of soaps that we put on our body are made in foreign countries on the ground? The bar soap that you think is so clean? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some of our candies, all of that. Yeah. Stepped on with people's bare feet. Yeah. It's a harsh reality. Yes. Yeah. Listen, the things I learned while I'm on the internet. And let me just tell you this fun fact. In a certain country, there is a transplant place on almost every block. If anybody knows in a certain area, and well, this was a couple years ago, I'm assuming they've just moved around, but pay attention. If this happens in one country, where are you getting all those transplanted parts from? Where? Where? That you need a office, that many offices. Where are the parts coming from? There's so many things going on out there we don't know about. And that's why I say I really wanted my page to be about that. But since I can't deliver the stories the way I want to, them are just small examples. I try to give things that are relatable. But yeah. Evening, Granny. I ain't wrong. There's a amount of acceptable bugs and rat-ish in most of our food. I'm a pagan. I still eat it though. That's right. I'm not sure what you guys really think happens in those big old factories. I know you think that Heinz ketchup or that mayonnaise, and I'm not saying they don't come from clean places. But certain ingredients, certain things, anything with food is going to draw some type of critter. You know, you know what goes on in fast food. So don't think there's much of a difference. You're always going to have some type of contaminant, if it's a dust particle, something. Yes. I'm just a messenger. That's all. I'm just a messenger. So listen, have you guys been watching my videos? No. No. Kev has. Trick every time I think about it. Just know my camel milk soap was stepped on by many, many bare feet. Probably got things in it that. Yeah. You guys have to watch my videos. Do you guys turn on your notification bells too? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. And listen, even if you don't want to watch the video, listen, you could be going PEE. You just like play the video, throw it down, go do what you got to do in the kitchen, and you ain't even got to really watch it. Come on back out, go watch something else. Granny still gets paid. You see how that works? You ain't got to actually watch it. You're riding in the car, click the video, put it down, turn the music up. See how that works out? I see a commercial on your video, so that's good. You're monetized. Yeah, I've been monetized since 6 months after. Granny's just on a slow roll right now. I just started doing videos again. I threw away a lot of my content. I got a lot of my content off my page, so I took a pay cut because of that. So basically, I'm just starting all over. That's why I need my team to help me. You guys have Facebook? Share one of my videos, not my lives. Share my videos. Share them all. I wouldn't be mad. Please and thank you. If you guys is Facebook, if your YouTube is doing a little something, share it wherever you can share. I just would not be upset, and I would really appreciate it. Great place to hang out. Thank you, honey bun. Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it's only been about, I don't even think it's been like a week and a half. Maybe 2. Grandma's wise. She got something to say. Yeah, I got a little bit of game. Don't tell nobody. Everybody thinks I'm this big dumb woman that don't know nothing. No, let me take that back. People with common sense know I got plenty of common sense. People who feel inferior to me try to make it seem as if I know nothing. When reality is, they don't know. They don't know. What are you doing with that? What homeboy? Let me see. Who? Child, go to your own house and take your own homeboy over there with you. That's what you do. Something about when children have their own house but spend more time at your house. I have so many questions. And just reassure yourself, these are not the words I would say if I was off of here. But since I am on here, I'm going to address it appropriately as a woman should. I could mute it, but if I mute it, then you know. So, No, that was my grown son. That was my grown son. Sometimes I mute it, but boy, you see my face where you, and if you can read my lips, boy, you know I'm saying something. Yeah. Gets a little rough. Yeah, it's kind of hard to have a mom out of the streets because Even though you know what I mean, but I don't want to make it seem like I just got unhoused or a chunky, because that's far from it. But it's a little different, a little rough around the edges, a little rough, just a little rough. Oh yeah, he's grown, so he can get it how he wants to. Yeah, yeah, I'm children grown. But I still don't want to say what I want to say on here. I in real life I ain't got no problem with it, but I know they're like, take the page down. That's what I'm saying. I can't even really cuss the way I want to. I can't do nothing I want on here, so I just have to act like this. I feel like I'm really not being myself, but this is my at work voice. This is my quiet voice. This is my white girl voice. Like in the office voice. Take the page down. Shut it down right now. Shut it down. And even when I want to cuss somebody out on here, it got to be like a lame cuss out. So I don't even do it. Like I said, I'm real big on delivery. If I can't deliver it right, I don't want to do it at all. If I can't hurt your feelings the way I'm supposed to, it's all there. I don't even want to do it. No, you monetize. You can be cussing here. Yeah. So the thing is, just like this video here, I cussed twice. I have to go unmonetize it. Because they will, listen, they catch every last word. They catch every last word. So no ad company, if you talk about certain things, that's why I say I really can't do what I want to on my page, because no ad company is going to put their ad on your page. If you're talking about things that could be, it don't matter how true it is, it's about things that could just be questionable, period. I mean, it could be true 100%, whatever, but everything still has to be family friendly to a certain extent. Yeah. I ain't got time to edit nothing out. I ain't got time. Nah, man, if you ever want to let it go, you ain't gonna hurt my feelings. I'm calm. I try not to cuss on your channel out of respect, but I want to. I get it. Yeah, I want to too. I think I shot like 3 out on this video. And it was all accidental. No, I really don't. I really don't got no time to edit. Especially if you do like an hour video, you got to, you don't know exactly where you said that at, when you're in mid conversation. So you got to go through 60 minutes worth of video, so it's very time consuming. That's why I don't edit videos, period. I just don't really honestly have time. I could throw sound effects, different pictures, some stupid whatever. I just don't have time. So however it is, this is what you're gonna get. I don't even have time to I got a whole camera, a whole professional camera. I ain't even got time to set that out. I got a choice of 3 or 4 phones, and 2 of them are iPhones. So that goes to show, You're getting what you're getting. Whatever I have around me is what I'm using. Now, if I'm making, $100, on each live, 200, 300, something worth talking about, then you will receive quality. But until then, we're just in the building, we're vibing. It's different on lives. I know videos, as long as you don't say anything offensive the first few minutes, you can do what you want. But like I said, it's all kind of the same thing. It's the same. Sometimes you can slip it through. Most times you can't, or you'll get limited ads. Lives you don't really make a lot of money on anyways. So you make your money from videos. That's where you make most of your money from, is videos. I've done 30K lives. I've done 40K lives. I've done 50K lives. I've done, and it's not, in lives, basically you're generating money from super stickers, super chats. Like that one day, I don't know if you guys heard, that guy was like, what's your Cash App? And I'm like, no, I don't post my Cash App. If you're going to donate to me here. And the reason people post their Cash App because they don't want to give that cut. YouTube keeps a small percentage of it. They say, oh, you're missing out on your blessings. No, I'm not missing out on my blessings, because if you're going to bless me, you'd buy a super sticker and a super chat. Don't worry about what cut anybody takes from anything. I claim all this money that comes off here, I claim it all for taxes. This is all something to get me a bigger retirement check. I don't need, the little amount of money that they're taking off the super stickers and the super chats isn't affecting me. What's affecting me is what I claim on my taxes. So I just choose to keep it. Then he's like, well, you're blocking your blessings. Basically, if I don't put my Cash App up. No, I'm not. Because if you want to give it to me, you're to give it to me. That's it, and that's all. Don't worry about what. Don't worry about it. Yeah. All that shows me is you ain't want to give it to me. You sitting here worried about the particulars of something you was giving me in the first place. You see what I'm saying? Let me worry about it. Once again, you didn't realize that this is a job. This is a job. It's a bit boring, though, isn't it? Who can't people talk about what they want? Yeah, it does get a little boring. That's why I can't really. That's why right now, another reason why I stopped doing videos for so long. And that's another thing. You knock yourself out of the algorithm when you stop. So basically you got to do all that all over again. But, it is what it is. Your account, didn't think I'm set up. What happened? It's hardly a channel for kids. Grown adults should be able to say what they want and censor it. Well, the thing is that children still end up on the pages. That's the problem. They use different people's accounts, whatever it is. But it's not only about that, it's about other people's marketing. Any brand, let's say whatever I've invented, if it's food, shirt, whatever it is, I'm not gonna have filth advertised, it's just the way a brand wants to look. So you have to respect that. It's the way a brand, and that's all brands. They just want to look a certain way. Yeah, they want to look a certain way, and you can't be mad at that. So that's why my page is kind of in lingo now, because what I really want to do the page, I can't do the page. I can make the page blow up right now, overnight, whatever it is. But I just don't, certain things, I just don't do strange things for change. And that's it, and that's all. Yeah, it's marketing. Smoking an NP off to the side. Cranny would never. And it will really be YouTube will say the video will be okay, but then the people that play the ads will be like, and it could be something real tiny, but you got to remember, if I'm going to do something for free, it's going to be live, because I'm actually out here vibing, stuff like that. If I'm doing a video, or if I'm telling something top secret or something, they really, you got to pay for that. And that's through a video or something. Just like, yeah, you can't have that. You see, Granny got it. And a lot of people don't know. They're like, oh, she's smoking a lot. No, it's the same one. I keeps going out, or I keep putting it out. You can't do that on, you can't. Here's another thing, the Ripple bottle. I really can't even have that on here. So if you guys know, anytime you see the bottle, I try not to show the name. If it's a monetized video, you'll see the side of the side of the bottle. So it's a lot. That's why I can watch my videos. That's all I got to say. If you ain't doing the super stickers, I'm down with that. But watch the videos, share the videos. My videos will grow. All that will happen soon. Can you imagine getting in on the YouTube Flex early? sitting on the bank for opening Pokemon cards and stuff. Oh yeah, there's just so many ways to do it. It's up to you. What are you willing to do? What do you have time to do? You know, you got to think about you yourself as a person. And that's why I tell you guys, I really don't have time to do nothing. So while I'm sitting here talking to you, I'm not supposed to be sitting here talking to you. I know everybody thinks I'm just laying on the couch in the YouTube room all day. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm really, really, really not. If you see me looking around, it's because I got phones everywhere, sitting up, propped up, everything's turned on. I got a laptop here. I got the TV on right here. This is playing messages. You think I'm looking at just YouTube here? I'm not. I'm looking at emails, and they're just rolling through. So everybody has time to do something different. I have time to do nothing. So like I said, what you get is what you get. But anytime I do a live, just know it's because I rock with you guys. I'm coming to hang out, chill. You know, we're doing what we're doing. Because once again, you know, my thing is quality over quantity on a live. On a live, I want quality over quantity. Quantity does nothing for me. Quality. Yep. Did you even know that showing feet, hey Scorpio, showing feet could get you flagged? Why? Because it's a fetish. So that's what I'm saying. I can sit, listen, I got pretty feet. I can cock them up in front of the camera all day and get paid for people just looking at my feet. But you can't do it. Not saying people don't do it, but once again, you know what type of, that's how you're getting paid is by your ads. That's where you're getting your most money from. Your ads, your stickers, and your chats. You're not always going to get a sticker. You're not always going to get a super sticker. You're not always going to get a super chat. I don't have my Cash App up, so it's my ads that pay me. Someone paid their mama's house. She had no idea the internet is weird. Oh yeah, people do all types of crazy stuff. Child, I went on and seen one woman doing this one day. Yeah, all types of stuff. All types of stuff. Well, listen, I got to get off here. Thanks for coming. I have 50,000 things to do. I'm over here fronting like I ain't got nothing to do, but I really have stuff to do. I love you guys. Like sneaking, taking photos of her feet. She didn't have a clue. Yep. I love you guys. I got to go. I have, my list is long. My list is long. So thanks for coming. I love you guys. Have a good day.